In the Marvel Universe, there are cosmic powerhouses, and then there are beings who rewrite the fabric of reality. Today, we pit Darkhold Omega Scarlet Witch against Franklin Richards, two reality warpers on a scale so vast, even gods step back. Let's begin with Scarlet Witch, specifically her most dangerous form, the Darkhold Omega version. In the Darkhold event, Wanda Maximoff fully embraces the evil and madness contained in the Darkhold, a book of unspeakable black magic written by the elder god Thawne. This isn't your usual unstable Wanda, this is the Witch of Reality, armed with the darkest, most corrupted arcane energy in the multiverse. Her powers become more than just hexes or magic, they become pure reality poisoning. Wanda, in this form, defeats Thawne himself, a feat few can comprehend. She merges chaos magic with the Darkhold's raw evil, granting her power over fate, souls, dimensions, and existential law. She is omnipotent in the most twisted and terrifying ways. Then we have Franklin Richards, son of Reed Richards and Sue Storm of the Fantastic Four. A mutant with Omega-level reality warping abilities, Franklin's powers manifested early. At just a child's age, he created entire universes, not illusions, not pocket dimensions, actual living universes. He once created a new Earth during Heroes Reborn, reshaped Galactus into his herald, and impressed the Celestials and the Living Tribunal. His potential is infinite. For years, Franklin was considered a god in the making, one whose powers could rival cosmic abstracts like eternity or infinity. While his abilities fluctuate due to age and narrative shifts, when he's at his peak, he's not just powerful. He's unimaginable. Now, with that in mind, how do chaos and corruption stand against cosmic creation? Feats that defy logic, multiverse-breaking moments. To understand their scale, let's compare feats, not just in destruction, but in what kind of impossible things each has achieved. In Darkhold Omega number 1, Wanda doesn't just banish Thawne, she destroys him, rewrites the rules of the Darkhold itself, and locks away its corruption within her soul. She simultaneously exists as a beacon of redemption and a vessel of all the evil the book represents. Imagine holding the essence of hell in your chest, and controlling it. She undoes ancient curses, manipulates fate on a multiversal scale, and rewrites the identities of heroes and villains. She's no longer reacting emotionally or falling apart, she's strategic, brutal, and cosmic. At her peak, she is closer to a multiversal god than a superhero. Franklin Richards, on the other hand, has created pocket realities, rebuilt universes, and even restored the multiverse after the events of Secret Wars. In Fantastic Four, The End, an older Franklin helps guide his father through the cosmic tapestry. In Heroes Reborn, a young Franklin subconsciously creates a new world to escape trauma. He has convinced Galactus to serve him, stared down Celestials, and shaped existence like clay. One of Franklin's greatest feats is defeating the mad Celestials alongside adult versions of himself and Galactus. He's not only survived the collapse of universes, he's built new ones from scratch. And in Power Pack, he casually toys with time and matter as a child. But unlike Wanda, Franklin rarely uses his powers with malice. His limitation is often emotional, not power-based. He fears losing control. Yet when pushed, he rivals creation itself. Strengths and limitations, balance of cosmic power? Now, let's dissect their advantages and vulnerabilities. Darkhold Omega Scarlet Witch has unlimited magical potential. Her spells are not limited to simple attacks, they break laws of nature. She can rewrite identities, alter probability, destroy cosmic entities, and teleport across realities. But magic, especially corrupted magic, comes with risk. The Darkhold doesn't offer power without price. Wanda, even when in control, is fused with a source of pure madness. While she seems more stable in this form, the Darkhold's corruption always lingers beneath. If her control slips, she could unravel, not from weakness, but from too much power feeding on itself. Franklin Richards' limitation is tied to his youth and human biology. At his peak, he has reshaped existence. But in recent comics, especially during X-Men and Fantastic Four crossovers, his powers begin to fade. Why? Because he's a mutant whose power is not infinite, it's vast, but it burns out. Even future Franklin has acknowledged that his abilities are not immortal. However, unlike Wanda, Franklin's power is innate. Not borrowed from books or demons. It's a genetic gift, raw and unfiltered. He doesn't cast spells, he wills things into being. That's the key difference. Wanda's greatest strength is precision and mystical flexibility. Franklin's greatest strength is scale and instinctual creation. She is a scalpel. He is a forge. What if they fought? The cosmic showdown. Let's imagine a battlefield beyond time, a realm where magic and cosmic energy collide. The air burns with eldritch symbols. Galaxies flicker in the distance. On one side, the Darkhold Witch, glowing with demonic fury. On the other, Franklin Richards, a teen with the power of gods in his fingertips. Round 1, Wanda strikes first, unleashing chaos magic fused with the Darkhold, trying to tear at Franklin's soul. But Franklin builds shields made of pure thought, weaving alternate realities to trap her magic. He splits timelines, creating 3 futures simultaneously to confuse her. Round 2, Wanda breaks the trap, not by force, but by undoing the logic that holds it. Her chaos magic makes Franklin's realities unstable. She bends the narrative itself, turning Franklin's past into his future, collapsing causality. But Franklin adapts. He draws on energy from his pocket universes, reshaping them into armor. He reaches into abstract concepts, the idea of endings, and binds them to Wanda's spells, trying to cancel her power before it reaches him. Final round, Wanda initiates a spell to unmake Franklin, not physically, but symbolically. She casts a rewrite of his identity, declaring, "You were never a god." The spell surges toward him. Franklin does the unthinkable. He rewrites himself, not just physically, but existentially. He declares, "I am." And the spell shatters. He then creates a multiverse where Wanda never touched the Darkhold. But Wanda has already spread. She exists now as a concept, not just a person. She seeps through the cracks of Franklin's multiverse like ink in water. For every version of reality he builds, she haunts it like a virus. The result? A cosmic stalemate, until one of them slips. Final verdict, who would win? So, who wins between Darkhold Omega Scarlet Witch and Franklin Richards? The answer is both complex and terrifying. Wanda wins in the short game. Franklin wins in the long one. Scarlet Witch, empowered by the Darkhold, is unstoppable in direct conflict. Her ability to manipulate logic, undo existence, and trap entities in fate is a nightmare for even the most powerful beings. In a battle of spells and strategy, she has the upper hand. She is chaos, unpredictable and immediate. But Franklin Richards plays a different game. He's a creator. A childlike god who doesn't bend reality, he writes it from scratch. Given time, he would adapt, build, and eventually outscale Wanda. Her power is borrowed. His is built in. If it's a quick battle, Scarlet Witch wins. If it's a war of realities, Franklin reigns. So who would win? The answer depends on when you ask. On the first day, Wanda. On the last day of the multiverse? Franklin. Check out my other videos for more epic character crossovers and battles. Thanks for watching, and stay happy and healthy.